to my channel. Bienvenidos a mi canal. Happy New Year. I hope you guys are doing good. So in today's video, I will be installing this unit from LUVME Hair. I did record this video in 2 separate days and I did some changes because I did dye the hair and I also installed a bundle just to get more length, but I'll get into the details of that in the video. So if you want to see how I got this look, keep on watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and turn on your bell notifications so you do get notified every time I post a new video. Let's get into this tutorial. So the first thing is, this is the package that the hair came in. They sent me a few goodies in this. Okay, so I got some press-on nails. Then you see the hair. Then I got a comb, and I got this little cute little bag that had a hair tie, some lashes, and also some hoops. And this little thing, I don't even know what it is, but I'm gonna figure it out. It blinks, and I like it. So on to the specs of the wig. So the wig, I already bleached the knots off camera. Totally over bleached them, that's fine. So it has 4 combs, 1 on each side, 1 in the center, and also 1 in the nape of your neck. And it also has an elastic band already sewn onto the wig, which is perfect because that's why this wig just fit me so snug. I love it. So as you guys can see right here, I totally over bleached the knots for the love of God. But we're gonna fix that, okay? Just I got distracted and I forgot I was doing it, and then this will happen, okay? So please don't get distracted when you're doing this. So I took a little bit of my foundation. This wig did have a white cast, so that's why I like to go a little bit darker when it comes to my foundation. So this is what I did, and I just put that all over my lace, and then I'm going to try on the wig just to see how it fits snug. Like, this was my first time actually trying on the wig. And it fit really good, especially with the elastic band in the back. That just makes everything way better, okay? And you guys can see the little white cast on the lace, which is why I went a little bit darker on my foundation. And you can also see the super over bleached knots. Now the thing is, I wasn't too worried about the knots in this video. I just decided to like fix it temporarily because I initially wanted to bleach this wig all, like the whole wig, just I wanted it blonde, but I didn't do that. I didn't end up doing that, but we're gonna fix the knots and it's gonna look better. So I'm gonna go in with my Soft Glam palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm gonna take the darkest shadow, which is the black one. If you have anything blacker, then use that. And I am just doing that to create a perfect middle part, no, side part. And I'm just, you know, covering up the over bleached knots with the eyeshadow. Super simple and easy. I feel like on camera it looks like not as good, but in real life it looks really good. So I ended up going with the middle part because you guys know I suck at doing side part, especially installing a wig with side part. No. I like to install my wigs in the middle part because I know I like to wear my wigs in the middle part. So as long as it looks good in the middle part, I can always finesse the side part later on. So what I'm doing here, I'm just cutting off the ear tabs just to make sure my hair fits snugly, you know, around the wig or whatever. Okay, so here I'm just trying to like put my hair up or like clip my hair away because, you know, you want all the hair to be away from your lace, away from your face and everything before you like glue it down. And as I remember, yes, I did this install just with hairspray. I normally like to spray underneath the lace, but I wanted to try something new this time, and it worked perfectly fine because I wore this unit for 3 days straight with just hairspray. So what I did was I just sprayed on top of the lace, and then I kind of adjusted the lace accordingly to how I wanted it, and then I put my elastic band on top just to like melt it down properly. And I believe I had the elastic band on for a good 20 to 30 minutes because I was just like doing stuff, running errands. Well, not running errands, I was doing stuff around my house, and I just left it on until it kind of melted properly into my skin. And then you guys see what I do later on. Okay, so here is when I remove my elastic band. I don't know why that clip is not in this video because I'm pretty sure I recorded it, but it's not. So I was just looking through my roots because they look really natural. Like they don't look over bleached at all. So I think that the over bleaching of the roots happen way more towards the back of the lace and not so much in the front of the lace, which is perfect. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and cut off the excess lace, and as you guys can see here, I am starting with eyebrow razors, but I quickly switched over to scissors because that was just giving me a hard time, especially with it being glued down with hairspray. It was just easier for me to do the zigzag method with my scissors. I don't really know why. It's happening for the last 2 times that I've done an install. But whatever, we're just gonna go with the flow. The scissors work perfectly fine. So I'm just gonna cut off the excess, and then I'm going to spray down my lace again and then put on the elastic band again, just to give that nice last little melt. Because as you guys can see, I do have some lifting, which is normal, especially when you use hairspray. That's completely normal. So you want to go back in a second time, if not a third time, to actually melt down your lace properly. So yeah, that's basically what I'm doing here. So yes, after I cut off the excess lace, as you guys can see, you can see the lifting, especially in the middle part and one of my sides. I'm just gonna take the cute little hair tie that came in the box, and I'm gonna tie up my hair, just move it away from my face and from everything, just so I can then tie the elastic band after I spray my hair again. Because remember, when you use the hairspray again, it will kind of loosen up the hairspray that's already on, so you kind of have to be quick with it. You don't want to cause any tension on the lace or anything, because as soon as you put the hairspray on, it becomes wet and it's going to loosen up the hairspray that's already there. So just work quickly through this exact step. You spray on super fast and then you put the elastic band on, and that's it. It's a wrap. And that's pretty much how I did it. So this is right after I removed the elastic band. You can see how nice the melt is. The only thing that bothers me about this install is the white cast that's on the wig. It's really noticeable, but also it's just because I don't have any makeup on. Not saying that is, you know, okay, because you kind of want your lace to be, you know, flawless without makeup, but I'm just saying if I had makeup on, it wouldn't have looked, you know, like that. So I didn't do any baby hairs on this unit because I honestly didn't feel like it needed it. I always end up doing baby hairs like on my second or third install, just because, you know, after you wear the wig, you kind of want to disguise the lace a little bit and whatnot. But the first install, honestly, I didn't feel like I needed it. You can see a little bit of the over bleach, how it goes towards the back. But overall, I really like this unit. I had a little bit of shedding, not gonna lie, I had a little bit of shedding, but nothing terrible, nothing major, nothing I couldn't handle, you know what I mean? And I'm totally able to put this in a half up, half down, or in a ponytail if I wanted to. Like, I didn't have any issues. And you guys can see how nice it looks up, like the front of my face, how nice it looks when I'm putting it up. So yeah. Okay, so this is the second day, not the second day of me wearing the wig, but my second install. So I had already worn the wig for like a good week or something, and then I went back in and I was like, you know what, I actually want to record this part and just to style the hair so you guys can see it styled. But I do have to mention the things that I did to the hair that I didn't record. I went back and I dyed it jet black, just because, as you guys saw, the roots, I totally over bleached those in the first install. So I was like, you know what, I cannot keep putting eyeshadow on this, so let me just go ahead and dye the hair. I was just gonna dye the roots, but then I was like, you know what, let me just dye the hair black and install a bundle. I've never done that before, but there's always a first time for everything. So I installed a bundle onto the wig just to get some more length and a little bit of thickness. I didn't record that because, again, I didn't think I was gonna come back to style the hair on this video for you guys, but that's pretty much what I did. That's why the wig looks a little bit darker, and also there's different lighting, like the light is not the same for these 2 days. So yeah, but here I'm just doing some wand curls on my hair, and honestly I feel like that's just like my iconic look. I don't know, like I always do that, and just it's never wrong. It's always like perfect. So here's the hair all styled. I'm just taking some hairspray and spraying on the front of my hair. You guys know I like that lifted kind of look, lifted folded type of look in the front, so that's how I achieve that. I just put a little bit of hairspray and I just shape it with my fingers, and that's it. So as you guys can see, the hair looks way darker, it looks fuller. I feel like the roots are just perfect right now, like the knots are perfectly bleached and stuff like that. And here you can see that even if I don't have makeup on, you don't really see that white cast like that. So I think that's because I toned the knots. Like after I fixed the wig and everything, the color, I went in and I toned the knots just to get rid of that yellow color. So yeah, so this is the final result. Shout out again to LUVME HAIR for sponsoring today's video. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and also turn on your bell notifications so you do get notified every time I post a new video. Bye.